So I'm writing the script version of Pull the Trigger, Trouble with Lies, and I realized that I don't have an explanation for something. Now I'm up to like the final scenes, or at least the final chapter, somewhere along those lines, and I was trying to figure out how I went from A to W in order, and then going from W to Z with no order. What I mean by that is my character, Snake, my MC, she's amazing, she's badass, I love her. She bypassed a bunch of steps and didn't tell me, and I was like, excuse me, lady, you need to tell me your plan. And now that I'm rewriting it, I'm writing the script format, I'm like, oh my god, I get the plan. So, let me see if I can do this. Beware, there is spoilers for Trouble with Lies. But let's see if I can do this. Okay, so in this scene, Snake has Mr. Tonio, which is the antagonist, bound to a chair in her garage. Which seems fine, right? Seems fine. The thing is, I didn't realize that him being tied to a goddamn chair was a decoy. She had confirmed with him and going, hey, I already know I'm going to die at the end of this story. But instead of you killing me out of spite, you are going to kill me because I told you to kill me. Does that make sense? No, probably doesn't, but it does in theory. You have to read this story for it to make sense. Basically, the whole story is that by the end of the story, Snake's going to die. The reader will know that as soon as they start reading the story. That's foreshadowed every step of the way. But it's not foreshadowed on how she's going to die. It's not foreshadowed on who her killer is. You will all believe that the antagonist, Mr. Tony, is going to kill her. But what you don't realize is Snake's planned her own death. And I'm like, you psychotic woman. Why did you do that? But here's the spanner in the works. She didn't plan for Mr. Tonio to rock up on her doorstep in the first scene. She didn't plan for Mr. Tonio to rock up on her doorstep and be like, hey, train our son, because our son needs to be like the head of the families. No, she didn't plan on that. She just planned on Mr. Tonio taking the fault for her death. And so as I'm rewriting this scene in a script format, I'm like, how did I not connect the pieces? I knew Snake was going to die, but I didn't connect the fact that she had planned her own death. So my character had taken the ending, ran in a different direction, but yet somehow came to the plan that I wanted. And I was like, you sneaky little woman. I love it. But it's missing from the reader's perspective though, which sucks. But still.